Hey gang, Gameface here. Hey Jason, um, and I'm back in Planet Coaster. So it hasn't been long since, well, yesterday evening, because it's just over 12. Maybe 16 hours ago. I was playing Planet Coaster. Um, and we did a bunch of stuff over here. Um, we're not going to be working here today. I'm other than you know even that looks fine. I'm okay with everything here except for there's some empty space that we're gonna fill up. But we're gonna move back over here today because there's been something that's just like sitting here waiting to be finished, and that's this. I need to finish this. This little racetrack we built, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. And never really finished it. That's not good. We need to finish things like this. And I'm not even sure how I'm going to finish it. That's the big thing. Every time I come and look at it, I'm like, I don't know what I want to do here. So, I need to figure that out. I think it's going to be a multi-building because of the constraints of what I don't want to do and what needs to be done. Because look at that. Even that huge wall there doesn't even do it. So I'm going to have to build out on an angle here, and the only way to build out on an angle is a different building. But that shouldn't be that much of a problem. So I guess probably get to it. Whoa, frame rate. Oh, I guess it was trying to do that. I need to, finish this. That would be a good thing. There we go. Finished. So we got that. I am going to be doing stuff in the building as well. So, obviously there won't be grass. We won't have grass growing in the building. We will, we'll figure that out. But right now, I'm thinking I finish this and I start a new building. Now, I'm just using the upright. Where is it? Is this? I use painted wood. Painted wood. No, but you know what? That's what I am going to use for all the rest of it. So we'll just build a building at 45 degrees to this building. I think that's the best bet here. Ooh, that building's not high enough. Oh, maybe it is. It isn't. What's going on? Why are these walls different sizes? How can that even be a thing? Okay, we'll figure that out. I must have a 1 meter wall on the top. Okay, so is that enough to cover it? Or do I need to come out further? I probably need let's see here. Okay, look at the squares. Okay, no, that does cover it. If I follow the wall edge of the wall down with the intersections of the thing at 45 degrees off it, yeah, that does cover it. Okay, there's the first beginning of the first building, and then there's going to be another building. Whoops. Okay, don't know what we're gonna do inside here. I'm almost thinking it should have like a second floor. And like we should build like what would look like an arcade or I don't know, something on a second floor. I don't know. But not a second floor on the inside, a second floor on the outside. Like you could go up on top of it and do stuff. Okay. So there we go. We got 3 buildings. Demolish. No, I want to copy it. I want multiple of these. Really? Really, game? Okay, it's not gonna let me do that. Well, it's gonna let me do this, but I was hoping it would just let me duplicate everything. I'll have 3 of them at once. Let me get my talking working. Too early in the morning. See, now I'm concerned. I'm Hey, Mr. Muffin Cup. Now I'm concerned that I'm not going to be able to meter it around on the other side. But we'll see what happens. I gotta get this in the right place, because that was not in the right place. Okay, I don't know why I should actually just move the camera before I do this. Whoa. Okay, so we got that. I am doing just fine this morning, Mr. Muffin Cup. I am. Sitting down for nice, long, casual, I don't know, building session in Planet Coast. Let's hope I don't try to do something it doesn't want me to do and it just starts to make me, you know, angry at it. I don't know why I always do that. I flip it as though I was working with the whole wall, but we like go down, back. I don't want to jump. I was just about to click the button too. Is that right? That's right. That's not really right, is it? No, it's not right. I guess I can just do this. That's a good thing about buildings once they're built. Oh, these aren't built yet. Oh yeah, this game is addictive. Yes, yes, it's definitely caused me some issues. It caused me to change the format of my YouTube channel that I've had for 2.5 years. This game made me change everything. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cheat here. And I'm just going to use this. And do you think it's going to meet up? It should, right? Everything, this wall should be exactly the same length as this wall. Yeah, that's going to happen. I mean, yeah, that's the way it's going to happen. And oh, it might just happen. It should have happened, you know, like really. And so where's my big screw up here? Where are things not aligned properly? There's a little tiny bit there. There's a little tiny bit there. This one's pretty good. There's a little tiny bit there. Okay, so I know, it's just like additive screw ups. So what we're gonna do is oh yeah, I don't want to edit it. I want to move it. There we go. Oh, yeah, not 45 degrees, no. Okay, so there we go. Now we've got an outer shell. And really, other than this looking like a hotel, which I guess, you know, they did have hotels in the West. It is kind of crooked with the train station. I might end up trying to move the train station to over here on this side. And move the track a bit, but I might not, because, you know, moving the track can be a bit of a nightmare. So now we need to put a roof on this. That shouldn't be too hard. It's going to be a pretty generic roof, I'd say. And actually, maybe what I should do is the corners first. Yes, I should do the corners first. Oh no, I want to edit that. Modern wood roof flat. We want a wood roof. That's something we want. I really like the new option about no, we don't want a wood roof. We need something without a pattern. I'm liking this new option. In settings here. Disabled terrain collision. I like that. The ride is fine. I haven't really run into anything else that I would consider, you know, that would affect me. That's the way to put it. It would affect me. Okay, so I need something, I don't know, maybe not wood. Maybe we want, like, castle roof. No, we don't want castle. What do we want here? Wood platform, wood. Again, that's the same type of thing. Deck. Stucco roof. Again, it's got... Okay, here we go. Stucco roof flat. Yes, I did know you could drive the go-karts. I have driven the go-karts on the channel at some point. Okay, so the plan here is to do the corners. And oh, maybe I should have had them up a bit. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna have to yeah, there we go. And then I can go and do some trim stuff around the edges of the building, because that would make it look more like, you know, a real building. Because right now it just looks like something that's just too big to me. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't bother anybody else. Maybe it's just me. Oh, maybe we should change the color of the roof too. But, you know, the other thing is, I thought there was no squares on these things. But when I get closer, there's squares on them just like everything else. I don't know what to do. There we go. We'll have a gingerbread roof. Well, you know, What can we do, eh? There's certain limitations we've got to live with. Castle roof. Again, it's just got squares on it. Again, more squares. Okay, we're gonna do something different. Maybe we're gonna do something crazy different. I don't know. You know, the building can be a bit modern, right? Okay, but if I just start doing stuff like this, I'm gonna have to find ways to fill in little holes everywhere. Is that what I want to be doing? Or do I want to be building more stuff? I think I might want to be building more stuff. Okay, so let's just move on. Let's just not concern ourselves with the things we could be doing. But wouldn't that be cool to have like a big glass roof? I've basically convinced myself that we need a big glass roof now. But it's gonna be in the middle. Okay, we're gonna have a big glass roof. Ah! Why have I let myself do this? Okay, so where am I now? Stucco roof. Stucco? Smooth concrete. Was that a thing I could have had? And how does smooth concrete look when they're... Is there any lines? Okay, so as we go along, we'll change things to smooth concrete, because that's much better. And again, I will have to do something about the edge. Oh, I will need that. Okay. So I'm gonna put a row of two of these around the entire thing. Around each building. Yeah, that's so much better than the stucco. Actually, now that I see what's going on here, I think I only need 2 of the stucco. The other thing that's too bad. Can I like change the color of this concrete? Whoa. What's going on here? Okay, that's not good. That's not good at all. Notice that the edge is right on top of the wall instead of being beside the wall like the other edge. This is for something I have done wrong? This may be for something I have done wrong. Come on. There we go. I don't think we need these. Actually, I do. I think we need more of them. Now that I think about it. That's castle wall. Why do I have castle walls suddenly? Concrete. Okay, we're gonna change to a 2-meter grid. We're gonna overlap like that on the corners. So we have this like octagonal type thing. You know what? We're not. We're not yet. Okay, I'm gonna experiment here. What? Why does? Yeah, okay. I understand why it does. I understand. So. No, that's not. Like I said, we're gonna test this theory out. This isn't good. Notice it doesn't line up. I notice there's a whole lot of roof not lining up going on. Well, I guess that's what all we'll have to do is we'll just have to go out and go after and use the buildings to align the roof. Or use the roofs to align the buildings. Get all the different pieces to all work together. Okay, we're almost done the outer edge. See, it looks fine here. I just don't like the way it looks here. But, you know, we could grab all these buildings. Actually, I don't like the way it looks here. Oh. I don't know. We'll see. Something might have to change. Oops. See what I mean? Like, we've got a difference now that I don't really want to deal with. This lines up on a different edge than these. Okay, I know what I've done here. And I know what I'm going to have to do to fix it. But I'll live with it. As long as it doesn't do it here. Oh crap, it does it here. Okay, so what we need to do here is get out of building editing. Get out of building editing. Select the building. Okay, there we go. Done. Okay, so we're gonna have to do that out to everything on the other side. I have to like put air conditioners. I don't know. I don't know. I'm hoping today that it doesn't get up to like ridiculous temperatures in here like it did yesterday. Like almost 29 in here by the time I quit. Okay, so we need that done. Come on. Ooh. There we go. That's good. So. This basically needs to be turned as well. But as well as being turned, we're gonna have to move the roof. Wait. Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. Not my intention. Smooth concrete roof. What am I doing here? I'm like half smooth concrete roof and half not smooth concrete roof. Did I sleep last night? Why am I screwing this up? Oh, I am screwing this up. I am screwing this up good. That's awesome. I should change the title of the video. Come watch me screw up. Okay, so that's good. Okay, so I was gonna just, you know, delete all this. But for this many, I am going to move it. Move it. These are wrong anyway. And in the wrong place. So, I'm not feeling bad about this. What I am feeling bad about is this whole thing on the front. And all these. Because I did those wrong. More attention must be paid. No, let's not do that. I'd hate to delete part of the building. That would not be what I had in mind. That's castle roof. We want smooth concrete. Tried so hard to find something to fit our needs, and then I used the wrong thing. Okay. Where else has the wrong thing? Or what else? I guess I switched to using this, like, right off the bat. Not that, you know... Not that if I had found this, you know, that I wouldn't have used it throughout. It's that I had already found this. And started to use it in most places. And 2 more pieces, and we're done. Then we got to figure out the rest of this. Not going to be easy. It might actually even be different buildings again. The more that I think about it, as I've been doing this, the more I think it will be different buildings. Okay, so we want a glass roof. Now, let's just do a little experiment here. Here's glass. Let's build off this building. Okay, so we want to come up with this. Right now, grid height, and let's go to grid size of 2 meters. Can that do it? Will that do it? And if I don't know why it went all the way over there. That's the right height. What's the right height? That's not the right height. Okay, fine. Duplicate. Yeah, see, I don't like where it attaches. Okay. So, there we go. We don't have to decide. It's a different building. It's going to have to be. Why are we... We're on a grid somehow. Why are we on a grid? Done. Roof. There we go. Now we're not on a grid. Now we can go wherever we want. Okay, so, you know how I said before we were going to build it on this side? Well, I guess we are. was gonna say now we're gonna build it on this side, but no. So if I move this in to here, maybe a little further. That was probably perfect. Okay, so we need 2 meter. Okay, so the whole thing's gonna have to move a little bit that way. But I think I can lay this all out as a separate building, and it'll work so much better. Now let's go back to 4 meter. It ends up overlapping in one place. You know what I mean? Okay, let's stay at 2 meter. Do it all manually. I don't know how it's going to match up at the other end, though. It should match up good, because it is based off the same size walls on both sides. Okay, that looks good. Yes. Perfect. It is going to have to move, though. Looks like a swimming pool with a racetrack in it. Okay, so that's the outer edge. I'm gonna have to figure out what to do in the corners, but I think that suits our needs. In the corners, to go and put square blocks even if I needed to. But now I'm gonna say I'm done editing that building, and then we're just gonna select it and we're gonna move it. So we see what we need to do. Needs to be even. There's the left to right. And front to back. Okay. I'm good with that. Back to editing. Now, we need windows. I think it's windows. No, it's glass walls. Is it glass walls? Whatever. All of it. We need all of it. It needs to be glass. Oh, but how am I supposed to use a glass wall? I can't flip this on its side. That's not good. How can we do this? Okay, wait a minute here. Yeah, I'm still wanting to edit it. Just because I clicked on building doesn't mean I don't want to edit it. Glass. Oh, I don't know. Nothing in decorations that can be used as glass roof. When I was building this, all I was thinking about was that wall. Shouldn't have been thinking about that wall. Because of course I know that you can't turn walls on their sides. So there's glass canopy. But there's no roof. Maybe there doesn't need to be. Is it just lazy? Definitely needs to be something though. Why are we not? Oh yeah, that's it. Change everything I've done. Yeah, it's better than it was before. But I don't know. It's just not being what I want it to be. You know what I mean? Very, frustrated with this roof building, though. Maybe what I've done wrong here is this. See, again, it working out? Yeah, I guess it is working out. That would be almost fine. Almost fine. Maybe this shouldn't be here. Because maybe the problem here is there's nothing prominent enough on this roof to make it look like a roof. If I were to build some monstrosity like this along the entire thing, that might make it look roof-like. For all that, just gonna delete it. At least we've got it where it's square. It's like now. I don't think that it was oh, whoa, wrong building. I don't think my problem was that it was open. I think my problem was that it was insubstantial. And for some reason I want something that's has more to it than that. Okay, so just okay, so we got to get back on the 2 meter thing here. What do you mean? Add to building. Okay, here we go. Got it this time. And we don't. Okay, so there's no point going on from here because I'm gonna have to remove all these anyway. Well, I'm not gonna have to remove all of them. I'm gonna have to remove most of them. And I don't want to do that. I want to do this. Move in the middle. That's what I really want. I think I got this. It's kind of getting scary. I'm kind of learning where everything is in the parts menu. That's like, to me, that says I'm playing this one game too much. Okay, so this is what we need right now. Is this what we need right now? It is. It's starting to look like something. Something. That's what. No. Oh, that sucks. Nope, too much. Oh well. What? Oh no, don't. That's not what I. That. Is that what we need? That's what we need. Okay, so that's the first piece. I'm still not knowing what's going to be done about this. I don't know why they have no piece to fill that. You know, it would only make sense for that to be a thing, the corner piece. Yeah. Again, it's not for me to know. Okay, now the decision needs to be made of whether or not I want to do this. And this was the thought. This was the original idea. I basically come along and now... Though I don't like the direction of that. Yeah. No. I don't know. I really don't know. Kind of too much of a mix of like Western and modern. It feels like. Looks pretty good from inside, though. Like that's. Oops. It's not too bad. Get some lighting in there. I really need to think about how I'm going to fill up these corners. The other thing I need to do is this. I think I can do this. I should be able to do this. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, so we're gonna do this manually then. Pick up all the buildings that make up this building. Like I said, it's a multi-building building. Exclude that one. And now what we need to do is fix this. It's not perfect, but hey, if I want, yeah. Can't have everything. So, how do we fix this hole? What does this hole cover look like? I just can't even imagine. Same with this. Why are there not parts for that? That's the thing that goes on that doesn't go on that. Would be on the end. Of course, there's no posts to hold us up. But again, that's not what we're looking for here. Build a flat ride. Okay, let's say we're done this. You know, it's not terrible. It doesn't look bad from here. Looks like a hotel. Hey, Evasive. Yeah, you have been here for a while. Yeah, channel growing. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, okay, so let's say we're done this and we want to go up here and we want to look at doing something else. This is a thing that happened before, that's still in the works of happening, and it's got to go somewhere. And when we do it, we could probably put down a flat ride, as somebody says, build a flat ride. So that's one option. Where else could a flat ride go? So yesterday we put one down. We did this one here. Is there any room up here for another flat ride? I don't think there is. The lag is because it's Planet Coaster with a park with 10,000 people in it. Planet Coaster just can't handle this. Yeah, I'm still running the Dual Titans. So yeah, Planet Coaster's just a beast. So we got that. Maybe we need to build out to here and get a flat ride in here somewhere. So the line, the world line, goes down here. We've got water going into a thing there. Okay, so the flat ride can't really go there. Maybe we got room over here. Again, this is more flat rides that aren't finished already here. So yeah, the only place I could really think of putting a flat ride right now is up. Up. Maybe in here. Maybe in here. Can I put a flat ride in? Oops. Okay. What do we got? No, it's not that it's unoptimized. It's optimized for what it has to do. When they say, optimization has a lot to do with the world you're in a game. And I've explained this about Planet Coaster, that in most worlds, when you go into a tunnel like this, for instance, the pre-compilation of the map has included a stage that has calculated what to exclude from the rendering process. In the optimization process of the map that they've pre-built. But as you can imagine, this is not a map that is pre-built. This is generated by me, the end user, on the fly. And there's no time for this huge pre-compile process before the map goes live, because the map is running live. So when I go like this, the game is still having to render everything, because the cost to actually calculate the occlusion on the fly is much greater and would cause a huge frame rate drop than the cost of just rendering what was there. Whether it's occluded or it should be, So yeah, that's basically it. It's a cost to benefit thing, and basically across the board, the cost is way too high in order to benefit from doing that, especially on lower end machines. So that's what's going on here. Is if I were to take any of these things and drop them into a brand new empty park, everything would work beautifully. Yeah, my CPU still on my machine is still 2 years old. So, well, 2 years. It's more than 2 years. It's 4790K. So it's definitely more than 2 years. Okay, so we need a ride in here. What type of flat ride do we want? We've probably got most of them. We've probably got all of them somewhere or another. As this park is absolutely freaking huge at this point. So, I'm not sure. Let's go for a thrill ride. I don't think I have any of these anywhere near here. So maybe I'll put in one of these. I am going to do something else here though. So I'm going to put this in. I'm going to put this in here. Okay, yeah, I am. That's where that's going. Now I'm going to take this, which is my most complex building, which isn't even finished. I'm going to move it. I'm going to save myself... Whoa. I'm going to save myself some work. Why aren't you going to ground level they're building? Okay, how much work has that saved me? Nothing. Okay, I'll have to do that later, but that looks a lot better than it did. Okay, so now there's a food joint there. We're gonna have more. There's so much work to do up here. I started this months and months and months ago, and never ever got to finish it. So yeah. I don't know where to do this. Maybe I should put the paths down first. What were we dealing with here? Did we have 5-meter paths up here? Okay. So it's not steep enough for stairs. Okay, maybe in the real world the path would be, you know. What are you doing? Would be more along the lines of something like this. It's like, no, absolutely not. I am attaching to that bathroom. I am... I hate when you have to do this. I think what's going to have to happen is I'm going to have to build the rope. I'm going to have to move the building. Okay, so, yeah, this is what's going to have to happen here in order to make this work. I'm going to stop building paths. I'm going to put that over there. More paths. Hey, Muhammad. How you doing? Whoa, I'm not trying to put paths there. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's move this. There we go. That's what we want. Sort of. It's not quite straight. There we go. Okay, so we can get back to paths. Get rid of that. Now, oh, different kind of path. No. I did not want to build a path there. Thanks anyway. Okay, so where do we want to get in here? I'm going to put the inn over here, and I'm going to place the exit over here. I don't know what kind of path I'm building here. I always underestimate and end up building a path that's too short. And I keep on getting complaints in the line. But from what I'm reading from people, like not people who watch my stream, but people in the park, the fake people who ride my rides, they just hate this place. So I don't know. I think I'm doing something wrong. I just don't know what it is. Maybe hate is too strong of a word. Let's go with 4 meter. You know, you need a 16-foot wide path. Like, seriously, 4 meter path. The room I'm sitting in is 15 freaking feet wide. Like, why would you need a 4 meter path? Why can't I have like a 2 meter path that's like basically 6 feet wide? Or 4 meters actually 12. But like that's huge for an exit. I guess I'm not complaining. I've got a lot of room to fill up. I shouldn't be saying anything about the park, but it just seems kind of large. Okay, so there's a flat ride. We can turn it on, but we're definitely going to need to do something here. And the thing is, I have found that the best way to get people into your park is via shops and facilities. Mainly, if I build a bathroom here, we're gonna have something going on. So let's build a fairy tale bathroom. We'll change the fairy tale part up in a moment. It'll just be a bathroom in 5 minutes from now. But basically, we're gonna put bathroom here. And then we're gonna edit the building, make it the bathroom we want it. Actually, you know what? We're not. I've already done this somewhere. I already have one of these edited bathrooms. Like, there we go. That's what we need. That is exactly what we need. Who said 2 bathrooms can't look the same? Okay, so the bathroom can go back here. You just watch. As soon as I connect that thing up, they'll be coming in droves. Because, you know. Oh. What's this person doing? They're just waiting. Look, they're putting up a bathroom. I'm going to be the first. Oh, I guess there's another bathroom here. What am I talking about? We already have a bathroom. Oh well, we seem to have a flag floating here for no reason too. Where did that come from? Come on. Come on. Hit it. Wow. Seriously. Can you please, like, let me do things in the game? I'd like to delete this, because it doesn't belong. Why won't you even let me select it? Is it not part of it? It is part of it. When I click it, the building selects. Okay, edit. There we go, finally. Delete. You know what that means, though? There's a flag floating in the air above this bathroom over here. And there it is. Just only certain places you can't click on the flag part. You gotta click on that part. Okay, there we go. There we go. No silly flag from the bathroom floating there. Dumb. Okay, no, we need more buildings. Shops and facilities. No, let's not do that way. I want to just go like this for right now. You know, this is suitable in this area. And there's the bathroom. Okay, let's just go to your creation, Steam Workshop Frontier. What? Really? You can't like filter by like fairy tale blah blah blah. That makes me sad. Oh, there we go. Okay, so fast. There we go. What do we want here? Ooh, that looks kind of cool. Town gift shop. Wow. Okay, I like this. I really like this. I just don't know where I'm going to put it. I wish it was completely the opposite of what it was. Okay, maybe this is it. Maybe this is where it needs to go.
Just a momento.
With a little path adjustment. Okay, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It'll go like that, but it won't actually go underneath where it needs to go. It has to pre-exist. Is that what's going on here? Constructed by what? I should be able to build it like right through the building. It shouldn't care. What's going on? Get this thing out of here. This thing out of here. Get it out of here. Get it out. You can right click to get out of anything in here in this game except for path building, which they use right click to delete. So I guess they figured both would not be a good idea. Okay, so we're gonna. Oh, it just. Oh, okay. Well, get rid of this. Okay, so now let's go and try that again. Oh no, it just doesn't fit. That must be for something else. I can't even imagine what that's for. Okay, let's leave some room. Okay, so maybe a 4-meter road would fit through there. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do then. No. Let's put this up at the front. Whoa. God, sometimes, you know, you just can't, you want... Ah! It will not let me move back far. It's either here or like way past it. I don't know why it's not letting me... Okay, okay, fight the whole thing the whole way. Fight it, fight it, fight it, fight it. Okay, okay, okay. And I still can't really see what I'm doing. Okay, I think we got it. I think we got it. This is where I wanted it, right? Yeah, okay. This is where I wanted it. Okay. Now, I'm going to try something now with a 4-meter path. Of course, it's going to fight me the whole... Why is it... Why is it making it so difficult to navigate? I think it's the frame rate, to tell you the truth. It's the frame rate that's starting to make it really difficult to navigate. And I'm telling you, the frame rate's worse today than it was the other day. Not getting better. No, I don't want to do that. No, there's a... This building is, again, like, it's going to make me delete the building. Put another road in before it'll do anything I want it to, because it's just like, nope, nope, ignore you. There's got to be a button. There's got to be some way to not link, do not auto-link roads to doors. Hey, little creepy girl. Hey, Deacon. So there's got that's the next thing they need to work on, is a way to not do this. I don't want a road here. I don't want a road here. I don't want a road here. I want to build a road across here. But it won't let me because it's got its own agenda. And I need a button to shut off its agenda. Okay, so first things. We're starting here. Is it going to let me do this? It is. No, it's not. It is. It did. Okay, so this is the start of that road. Don't attach to things you are not allowed to. Okay, so there's the start of that road. This is going to be like a little village shopping area. Okay, can we connect this? We connect. Yeah, the new flat ride, it seems okay. I put one over in the new area over there yesterday. Okay, can I get a road in here? Can we do can we do something here? Hello? Why are you in the air, game? Why are you putting road up above my head? Please, I'd like road. It's above my head. It's like you want road floating behind you above your head. See, it just occasionally pops out in order to visit and go, haha, I'm above your head. You just don't get it. Right over your head. Okay, no, not there. There we go. That's the road. That's the road we're looking to build. Thank you. Thank you so much, Planet Coaster. Sometimes. That's all I need to say. That's why the thing was above my head, because there was another piece of road there. I understand. Okay, so we built that. And I said there was going to be shops and facilities here. So let's put shops and facilities here. That's all I really want in here. I guess some of most of these are okay. The Fairy Tale Village shop, you know, yeah, these are all good. Okay, we'll have a drink thing here. But right behind it. I'll try to put something right behind it so it looks like a, you know, like a crowded medieval village in a way. No, actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to put this, like... I'm going to put this here. And then I'm going to move this in tighter close to there. Okay, there we go. That's what I want. That's what I... Yeah. Okay. And when I come around to put things on next to the paths and stuff like that, then that's when we can really make a difference with stuff and make it look better. So what else do we got here? Entrance. We don't need an entrance. We've already got an entrance. Fairy Tale Village Shop 1. Like, what is this mess? I'm not putting that in my park. It just doesn't suit my... Probably suitable for many parks. Okay, so there's 2 stalls here. You know, I better not do that, because we know what's going to happen if I do that. I'm not going to be able to build a path. It's just going to instantly make the assumption that it's got to connect to whatever that is. And that's not a good assumption to make, because it's not what I'm trying to do. Not what we're doing here. We have other things in mind. Other plans. Hey, Dan King. Sorry. Okay. What do we want here? We want this all connected up to here. Maybe angle it a bit this way. There we go. Okay, so we've got a couple of things here. Nothing spectacular. I don't know what else I can put here. Oops, wrong button. Did I fit that in? Maybe that should be over here. Maybe I shouldn't worry about that right now. Maybe what I need to do is I need to think about what we're putting. Please ignore the unfinished building. What I'm putting here. Because this right now is sitting at a... Oh, whoa. It's sitting at a 100% scenery. I just don't get this. I don't get this. I worked so hard yesterday just to get something up to 65%. And I haven't done a single thing on this and it's already at 100. I'm confused. Okay, so can we get a path here? Yes, we can. Actually, I don't know if I want that to go that far. I think I need to... So the other thing that I think they should fix in Planet Coaster, now that I've noticed they're fixing little things in the UI, is that the shift key is what you use to travel faster. You know, it's almost like running in a normal game. When you want to move through the UI, through the world faster, use the shift key. But if you're actually building something at the same time, it moves that up and down as you do that movement. I don't think I wanted that. I think I wanted this closer. I mean, like closer to the ride. And come on. I'm deleting things, not adding them. Why are you trying to follow it? And when it would be nice to follow it, it doesn't. Okay. So I'm thinking if I went into here, it would give me some more building room. So I can build some stuff in here. But gee, I was going to come in and decorate it at that, but it's already at 100%, so I don't know what to do. Lifetime guests, 0. We've had nobody ever come here except for like these two people here. There doesn't seem to be anybody on the ride right now. But people are starting to filter up here. Is there more stuff going on in here now? There's a little bit more stuff going on in here. Okay, so let's finish these paths off. I haven't done this much work up here in, like, what are we doing there? In months. Okay, where's the entrance here? Really, you've actually changed paths on me. Okay, so we want to bring this up to not to the entrance or exit, just up to the edge, like here. We could put some stuff there. Show my hair? You mean? Why show my hair? Or I'm not sure what you mean. Okay, so it doesn't look like decorating that thing's gonna help, but I'm gonna have to do it because it looks stupid otherwise, you know. I don't know what to, like, it's all pirate and yeah. I was looking for things in here to decorate things with, but I never really find anything that's that useful. That does the. Yeah, I mean not in here, in the props, but I always end up going to nature for most of my scenery. So we're just gonna toss up a couple of. Again, it's gonna be more of a manicured look here. A little less foresty like that. Yeah, maybe we can block off some of that view of the back of this thing. There's so much I need to do. Hey, Ellie. Okay. Let's just filter. Have I? Oh, I already have. Never mind. I was gonna say let's filter this down to deciduous, and yeah, we'll go from there. Of course, I'm already there. I'm already going. No. Why are you floating a tree in the air? Why is that a thing? There we go. Maybe not. It wants to put it in the air. I changed that though. I didn't put it in the air. Okay, so a little bit of terrain painting here. Because, you know, this is like definitely not man-made. It's natural. We've had 12 people show up so far. There's not really much going on here though yet. Like really, there's 3 flat rides and a roller coaster on this side, and a roller coaster over here. This of course has had 34,000 lifetime guests, and so far this month has lost $940. Come on, please. This one has 22,000 lifetime guests. This has 36,000, and it was the second last coaster I built. How does that make any sense? Okay, whatever the case may be. Time for another ride. I'm gonna put a ride in here. I don't know what it's gonna be. All I know, it needs to fit in here. And if that's the way it's got to fit, we might have to move this path. But oh well. Place the entrance, please. Place the entrance. We will place the entrance here. We will place the exit going further into the park. I mean, further into this part of the park. No. There we go. Open. Scenery, 19%. What did I just do? Scenery on this one? What is this? What do I have? What is it doing? Okay. There we go. That's where we want to be. We don't want to be building paths anymore. Here we go. I think we made it. 19%. Scenery. 10%. Scenery. 100%. I don't get it. Does anybody understand what's going on with that? Because I don't. Okay. Is scenery this stuff? If I put this... Scenery, 23%. So, did the scenery on this thing jump up to 100 immediately because there was a building with 6,674 parts in it? Is that what happened? Doesn't seem right, does it? What is that? Information booth. No, we don't need another information booth. Okay, so 28%. Okay. That didn't exactly do what I thought it was going to do. Not that I'm worried. I'm not worried at all. Do I look worried? Can't have the same tree everywhere. Those are big frickin' trees, though. A little bit of a rock ridge going on here. Okay, now, before I go on and do anything else, I need to figure out what benches we're using in this place. What benches and garbage bins? Can we have benches and garbage bins, please? Benches? No deciduous benches. No deciduous benches. Okay, so what are we using? Okay, so there's been some vandalism. Okay, there we go. Fix all the vandalism at once. So, okay, what do we want here? We want something. Yeah, we need scenery. And we need parks and benches. And these need to go places. And then the other thing that needs to happen is garbage cans need to go down. Because I already noticed people are throwing shit all over the place. As soon as people show up, there's garbage all over everywhere. Okay. I think we're good over there. There we go. Okay. Back to pathing. There we go. Wow, that's filled up pretty quick, hasn't it? Nature shapes cameras. Really? I'd be better off putting out street lamps. Props. Okay, let's go props. Is there any fairy tale props? There's fairy lights. Fairy tale fence. Fairy tale picket fence. Cool. Let's put up a fairy tale picket fence. Too bad they don't have like farm animals and you know what I mean? Like I could put down a fence and there could be like some chickens. Now I'm just putting up a fence because it looks pretty. Of course, then they'd have to like write logic to keep chickens within fences. There we go. Now if I was to walk around and do a lot more stuff like that, it would probably make this place look a lot more, I don't know, yardish. Yardish? The places would look more like yards instead of little, I don't know. I'm gonna shut up now. We need a fountain, don't we? There's pirate fountains. There's palatial fountains. There's a fountain around columns. Okay, so let's let's build this. Put this in the middle on the top. Actually, we'll stack two of those. And then we'll go get one of those fairy tale things, because that would be suitable. Gold King, princess statue. We need a princess statue. There we go. We've got our princess on a pedestal. Now, if I could just move that into a place where it's centered on the pedestal, we'd have something. Move back a bit. Okay. Need water. There we go. We just built a fountain. And you know what? Let's go back into props here. And not a pick, but a picket fence. We're going to build this picket fence down another little bit. And we are actually going to give this guy a yard. Am I screwing this up totally? Yeah, I am. It's screwing it up totally, not me. It's not me at all. That's better. Okay, come on. Whoa, where'd we end up? Notice there's a place that's inaccessible. In an inaccessible shop. We're gonna have to look into that. Okay, so there we go. They got a yard. They can't get in or out of that yard. Did I really just give them a yard they can't get in and out of? Oh no, they can. Never mind. So there's also this. There's this guy here. Terrain. Terrain's not gonna help. He doesn't need terrain. He needs a little road. That's what he needs. Now that fence makes a lot more sense. Okay, lots of busy work today. So let's get rid of the pick filter. And let's go back to our deciduous filter. And this guy gets a tree in his front yard. And that's it. Just a tree. There we go. Maybe a little bit in the middle too. Yeah, that looks better. I've spent so much time on that one house. Okay, so that added basically another flat ride. What are we at here? What are we at? We've got 67%. Come on. Like, you pop it up, it goes back down. Pop it up, it goes back down. I'm gonna just go into random places and drop like 3 of those. Maybe not there, that just doesn't make sense. Here it does though. Okay, so we need some more trees. Maybe not something so large. No. Okay, let's look for something like, you know, utility stuff. Stable doors, no. Caster doors, no. Dynamite crate. That doesn't make sense in this area. Fairy tale tree. Archway. That makes sense, doesn't it? Here we go. Fairway. Blah, 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 blah. Fruity cargo. We don't need no fruity cargo. This isn't a pirate ship. Night challenging. Night guarding. Okay. So that's a lantern tower. What's this? Luggage. I don't want a fountain. What is this? Fountain bowl. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, let's not do that. How do I move this thing up and down? Is that up and down? Okay. Oh, I've lost what I was looking for. There it is. What happened to my thing? Okay, well, to hell with you, you game. Deleting my stuff. Didn't I? Like, I'd swear I put a thing down there. Like, I know I put it down there. I didn't click the button. That's what happened. It said, screw you. You didn't click the button. I'm taking what you did away. Okay, so, let's do this again. We want to flip this upside down. Move it up. That's not up. Sure as hell looks like up. Like green looks like forward. That looks like left. But green's up. Sorry. Okay, can't change the color of that. I can put that there. And then what we're gonna do is go to scenery after I click every single thing along the way. And what else there's? Let's take angle snap off. This looks so empty before. And then I'm going to put a thing in here and then what we're gonna do, a royal gazebo. Whoa, a royal gazebo. I need plants. I need plants and stuff. Things. Those are rocks. I need trees. I don't need trees. I need bushes. I don't know.
love Serona. My lover is pure.
Okay. That's a huge amount of stuff done just quickly in one day. I guess those prefab buildings do come in handy. We don't use them a lot. But I use a lot of them today. See, that's the one thing this game doesn't take into account. Every single one of these things I lay down has a huge maintenance cost. I'm glad it doesn't take that into account. Okay, so do we have a lot more people up here? Hey, Boom Shaker. Do we have a lot more people up here right now? Are there people over here? No, there's not a lot of people over here. You know, considering the amount of stuff that just went down, I would have expected a lot more traffic. Okay, so if we look here, there's definitely a big change from what's going on over here to what's going on over here when it comes to things like trees and things like that. It's not very forested. So yeah, we need to do some forestation. If that makes any sense? A lot of the trees are just absolutely huge though. So it's not going to be as easy as just slapping down trees. I want a good mix. And two, I just don't want... Nope, that was the wrong button. I don't want it all to look the same. There's not a lot of smaller trees though. Thanks, Mike. Okay, let's get in there. Come on, let's get in here. Can you put a tree here, buddy? You be a tree friend. There we go. And let's just toss some of these. Here. Again, there's a few more trees. Again, I'm not going to be able to put trees everywhere. That is one thing. I do know this. I do know that eventually I'm going to run out of room. Okay. Do I need more trees in here? Okay, we have room for a big tree. And where's just some regular bushes here? Get rid of that filter. Huh. I don't know what to make of that. I don't know. I almost feel as though I should remove one of these red trees. Put something else in. We'll put a Douglas fir in. No. Larger poplar tree. And the reason I've done that is because there was just seemed to be a pattern of red trees in a row that when I went up in the air I noticed. Not that that's a bad thing. It's just a thing I noticed. So, we've done this up here. I think what I am going to do is I am going to make my own tree. Make my own. Made candy cane trees, but I didn't know I could make my own tree. Okay, we need something in here. I don't know what that something is. I think it's I think what I need is what do I need? What do I need? Let's go terrain here. That's one thing we don't have up here at all is any water. Well, sorry. Right behind me. But like I mean clean water. Yeah, you could do that. Definitely do that. So, let's punch this down here. Let's punch this down more here. Okay. There we go. Oh, it sure let me fill that up a lot. Okay, scenery. Let's put that path stuff away, please. I said scenery. I haven't actually tried to reproduce any coasters that already exist yet. I haven't done that. I might one day, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if that's my thing. Okay, there was one of these rocks that had like a distinct barrier type shape to it. And that's one thing that, you know, you reproduce existing coasters in Planet Coaster and they might not, you know, click with Planet Coaster. It might go and say, no, that's not an exciting ride. Whereas in real life, it would be. What do I want here? What do I want? I have no idea what I want. Oh, these things are getting closer together. You notice that? So, you know what? I think I'm going to start to think about wrapping up today. We've done a lot. Really, for the amount of time I've spent. You know, yesterday we put down a flat ride and did some decorating yesterday. Let me get rid of these. There we go. So, you know, we cleaned up some of this. We did some things around here. I have to admit, we did an intricate layering job here. This was something that took some work. Still haven't got this up to par. This is still sitting at 78%. Did a little bit of work here. I don't like this. I don't like the way this turned out. I'm gonna end up redoing this, though. I do like this area here. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. I'll figure that out. So that was what we did yesterday, but today, we basically were able to enclose this now. It's a semi-modern building. You know, I'm gonna have to put some lighting in here. There's still a bunch of indoor stuff to do there. I'm not happy with it yet. And we did all this today. All this area here. The new flat ride here. We moved the building, the 6,000 piece building over here. And basically we put in all of this. And that I'm really happy with the progress today. But, you know, lots to do. Never stops. This, for instance, for some reason, though there's nothing near it, there's not a single piece of scenery. It has an 81% scenery rating. Where's the logic? Where's the logic in that? This All this stuff around it, 74. This, 50. 37. And yet this with nothing around it at all is sitting at 81%. Okay, whatever the case may be, I want to go for a ride before I go. And I think today we're gonna go on we're gonna race the two coasters. Yeah, the wall must be what's doing it. Okay, so we're gonna hop on this guy. Hopefully that's not broken. And we get to do this. Okay, everybody's leaving. Come on. I really should do more stuff around this track. Maybe as soon as this ride is done, we'll make some plans for I don't know. I might do some more Planet Coaster tomorrow. It's hard to say. I've got so many games that I need to just finish though. Horizon Zero Dawn, I'm on the last game. Prey, I need to finish Prey. Wow, that was slow. And I thought it was slow because of the frame rate, but it wasn't. See that other coaster up there? I really wish that frame rate was better. Yeah, I didn't do a lot of building in Fallout 4. I finished the game and all the DLCs, except for the Vault one. I found that one kind of silly. But yeah, I finished all the other stuff. I didn't build a lot of things unless I had to. But yeah, Fallout 4. I probably played that for over 130 hours. Nowhere near what I played this at, but yeah, definitely a good game. One of the best. I cannot believe that. I think Witcher won Game of the Year. I still think Fallout 4 was better, way better. I didn't like Witcher. Yeah, so there we go. There was the racing ride. As we came in, we tied with the other guys. I think stuff needs to be done in here. 1,700 hours in Fallout already. Yeah, you must be building stuff. I think we need to start building out over here next time. We need to start filling this in. There's a big, huge empty square here. And I mean huge. There's the corner of the world right there. All this is empty. Something needs to be done about that. The other thing is way over here. 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 Holy crap. This park doesn't end till way over here. So there's huge areas that are just totally unfinished. And I'm building within the things that I think, yeah. Just It will go on forever. But whatever the case may be, I'm having a blast in Planet Coaster like always. Yeah, I haven't used any external blueprints yet. I've looked at some, but I really enjoy building stuff. Yeah, that's the problem with a lot of things in Planet Coaster. Like, I'd love to be able to make something out of this, but just the pieces in this. Oh, I couldn't even imagine. It's not 12,000 though. I think this is the most things I have in one, most pieces I have in one thing. Or is this with 6,600 and yeah, and that's way too much. I wonder how much that in itself slows down my park. I don't know, but whatever the case might be, like I said, I'm gonna be leaving this here today, and I will be playing Legend of Zelda this evening. So if you all guys want to join me, I'll be starting that at 6 Central Time on, the usual places, Twitch, Beam, Mixer, whatever Microsoft called it. They shouldn't change it. Beam was good. And YouTube. So maybe I will see you all then. And until then, I'm GameFace. This was Planet Coaster. If you liked it, click the button. And don't forget to subscribe. I'd like to thank you so much for watching. And I will see you next time.